Why, hello, and welcome to another episode of First Chances with Chance. I think I want to put some on my collarbones. But no, because then you have to clean it all up. Chat with the self. So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about college and college classes. So the first college class I actually had would have been Intro to College. Imagine that. So I'm definitely projected to be graduating with extra credit, which is perfectly fine. It happens to the best of us. So, sorry, I'm just like, my hair's so curly and it's long and in my face. So I'm just like pulling it back a little bit, not tying it up, but just brushing it back with my hands. Oi. So yeah, that class wasn't too bad. Obviously, I passed it with an A. But of course, after after that, I go and take. What did I take? I know I took lit a couple of classes, but not major ones. I think what really hurt me was the fact that I went straight in after graduating high school. So, yeah, I literally was busy in high school and then went from being busy in high school to being busy in college. Two completely different things. And I just, no. Uh, retook chemistry. I took AP chemistry in high school. Didn't pass the exam, but well, that wasn't my fault. It was more the fact that the teacher left halfway through the semester, like halfway through the year, and left us with a new teacher who it was his first time teaching school, like teaching. So yeah, and of course he ended up taking on the responsibility of AP Chem. So he literally passed all the students with like at least B's. Like he bumped everybody's grades up, which was nice of him. But it's just the fact that like I personally don't feel accomplished in that class. Like I don't feel like I earned that grade. Like I'm glad I didn't fail it, but at the same time I'm like looking back now, I'm like I know I get my I don't give myself the benefit of the doubt and like being smart and everything. Like I know I'm smart. I had a 1200 SAT score, not to brag, but I literally was pushed straight into calc, which was another thing. Like I passed calc 1, fine and dandy, whatever. It was calc 2. I'm like I went to go take it and I'm just like sitting here understanding some stuff, not understanding most of the stuff, somehow passed the class with a C by a hair. What is a C, like 70? So I think I got a 71. Because I emailed the professor because he curved all the homework grades, and I was like, hey, I did this, that, and the other. Like I actually did this assignment, but you put 0 on it for all of it. So he fixed that grade and it bumped me up. I'm just like, thank God, or I would have had to retake Calc 2 again for the third time. That was the second time taking it because the first time I just didn't pay attention. So that's on me. I wasted however much money. Kind of like the same thing. That water does not taste good. Kind of not the same thing with we are back. Excuse me. Excuse me. And then of course after this I have to edit the videos. I am just glad that I do not have to focus as much energy on this beauty brand. Oh. The beauty brand is what stresses me out the most. And then it doesn't help that. I mean, I don't have to worry about it as much with this semester. It's the next 2 semesters, my last 2 semesters that I have, hopeful last 2 semesters that I have to worry about with the brand. But yeah, I barely passed the calc class. I had to take chem 3 times in college because of depression, which probably was from, like I said, I pushed myself too hard directly after college. I just wanted to get like some of the classes done and over with, so I figured, why not? Like, it's not, like, it's easy classes. It's not like I'm going to have to worry about it. Which, I'm taking it in a so-so class in, during my last semester, because if I don't, then they'll automatically graduate me with the 62 credits, or however many credits. That's another thing. You want to make sure that you only take the amount of credits that you need. Maybe during your last semester you could take a couple extra. You could probably take a couple extra here and there. It's not like it's gonna hurt you. Just make sure that you get all of your required classes done over with before you, like, they automatically graduate you. Because the college that I go to has told some of my ex-classmates, my old classmates in a couple classes, that they'd automatically be graduated because they have the credits. Like, they'd graduate with the credits, but they wouldn't get their AA. Or something like that, because they had the credits, it's just that they didn't have the required classes that were needed to be taken. Which is really stupid. Like, come on, colleges, get your shit together. We're not all gonna have, like, go the same route with everything, so. Right now I'm taking Chem 2 and Chem 2 Lab, and yeah. My main goal is just to graduate with my AA. I'll take a year off, see where the brand goes exactly, like, per se. Like, I'll definitely try to maybe apply for a team lead position, a manager position at Target. Speaking of which, I just got moved to beauty. And we're going to go ahead and break here and be right back. So now that I'm back, I'm going to go ahead and continue where I left off with taking Chem 2. So pretty much right now we just started. It started August 30th. So yeah, the first class was August 30th. It's a Tuesday, Thursday class, live online. So yeah, my professor speaks so fast that I literally have to go back and watch her recorded lectures to pretty much get my notes that I might use for the quizzes and tests. Cause yeah, I'm definitely gonna need those notes for the quizzes and tests, especially if I have to pass this class in order to go to Organic Chem 1 and 2, which is going to kill me. I would have already been done had it not been due to depression and, yeah. So I literally failed Chem once. Purposefully failed the second time around, but that's because it was already too late for me to withdraw, this and the other. Whatever, I had a lot going on. Don't ask me. I have a lot going on. all the time, 24/7. Um, Other than that, like I literally right now I have the beauty brand that I don't have to focus on as much. I mean, I have to still focus on the products I'm testing right now. Um, yeah. So, and the batch ingredients that I used. So, yeah. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Then I have the book that I have to get back into. So now that one thing's knocked off the list, I have to go back to the other. Yeah. Uh huh. Exactly. Um, I have school. I have work. I have this podcast. I literally have the YouTube channel that I also have to film for. That's like 8 different things going on right now. How do I juggle it all? Don't ask me because I'm not. Like many YouTubers have said who have their own brand. Eventually, I want to run my own clothing brand. It's a lot of work, especially because I have to wait for. Well, people are gonna say, "Well, why do you have to wait?" Because I want technically it'll be my designs that somebody else will make. No. Um, from what I remember, Laura Lee talking about, I know how, I love how it started out with college and now it's drifted over to this. I know. Whatever. Don't come for me. Yeah. Um, so yeah, I remember, I think Laura Lee, when she first launched, what was Nudie Patootie, I forget, it was Minimum LA. No. How do I remember that? I don't know. Don't ask me how I remember it. Just go with it. I remember she was doing I think wholesale stuff. So like once stuff would go out of stock, it would never come back. That's what I thought she was doing. But like I wouldn't want to knock off somebody else's stuff like that and do wholesale and put it as like with my name. That's just stupid. Like I want my own line. That's why like with my beauty brand that I'm coming back with, it's literally stuff that I've made. I put my time and energy into formulating and all of this stuff, which literally I have to. I'm working on. Just started working on just reformulated um, the setting spray that I had, and I literally have to wait a year for like with testing and everything, specifically for to make sure that the preservative lasts, to see how long the like the effects of my on my skin are, how it works with makeup. All of this stuff goes into it. Like I don't have to worry about formulating it, which is the main stressor. Like formula wise, it's seems good. It's everything's working out perfectly right now. Yes, I did just put everything back together with the preservative, but one, I have to test to see how long the preservative lasts with the product. Two, I have to test to see how it works with makeup, various different types of makeup exactly. It is a natural finish, so that's I already know that that's a given. It's natural ingredients. I already knew what I was getting myself into when I was formulating it. I wanted to formulate it now because in a year from now, it'll be like 3 to 4 months from when I launched my first products, like for the first 3 products, um, which hopefully will go good. because then once that launches, people will know about it, and yeah, whatever. You guys get the gist. I don't want to spoil too much. For the first products, I already have all of that stuff formulated. Testing wise, still going on to see how long it lasts, per se. Technically, more than likely 6 months. 6 to 12 months, 6, maybe 8 months if I'm lucky. Other than that, it's not that big of a deal. I already have that formulated. The only thing that I didn't really use when I was formulating it was a specific thing, a specific ingredient that's not going to really affect the formula at all, besides specific things. We're not going to get into that. I didn't want to waste that specific ingredient that when I was making the batches, not batch making. My tester. Yes, I make my own testers. I'm not going to get into the products quite yet because I don't want to get everybody too excited and then the excitement die down when the product's launching. So I'm just giving you teasers. And teasers are good. But I am excited for next year because 4 products will be launching. 3 of them will be like a similar product, whatever. Then it'll be the product I have to wait a year for. Most products, I'm realizing I have to wait years for, like about a year or so to test to see how long the product will last and all of that stuff. Not that big of a deal, whatever. I do still have to work on some stuff for that product. It could be worked on next year. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, chemistry. Right now we're doing thermodynamics and I'm like, what the frick is the accepted they'd be negative. I don't know. Sometimes I'm stupid or slow. But let's go ahead and take another break and I'll be back. I know. I literally took up that whole entire time speaking about the brand. When I was supposed to be at college. Imagine that. We love when stuff like that happens. It's all a free talk here on First Chances with Chance. But yeah, let's go get that break started and then be back. So yeah, now that I'm back, definitely still have a lot of energy to kill. But yeah, I'm literally struggling on figuring out accepted energy. Like, it sounds like it would be super simple, like, oh my god, like 1, 2, 3. No. I don't know how to do it. The professor never showed me. So, I'm stuck on figuring out accepted energy. Sorry, I was just having a song jam. And you would think that with me sweating, me wearing yeah, no. I haven't even eaten lunch yet, and I don't even have my phone. I think it said 2:15. I ate breakfast, but I haven't eaten lunch. So, yeah, I'm not even hungry. I know that I need to eat, but whatever. Literally the classes I have left to take is Chem 2, Organic Chem 1, Organic Chem 2, Organic Chem 1 Lab, Organic Chem 2 Lab, and Pre-Calc. There's no fucking way, that I'm going to pass Calc 3. like I said, I barely passed Calc 2. How am I gonna pass Calc 3? Yeah, I don't give myself the benefit of the doubt, but I'm not gonna take that chance. I only have 2 more semesters after this semester, and hopefully and then I'm done with my AA. And by that time, it'll be time to, after getting my AA and graduating, I won't have to worry about school for another year. I'm going to focus on the brand, focus on Target, boom, boom. Focus on the book, still focusing on the book. Because I really need to get that done. Submitted to a book writing contest, and hopefully I win, because then I get it published. Boom, there's book. And I have a bunch of people that I've been talking about, especially family members that I've been talking about that want to read it. So yeah, I definitely need to get this book completed. No more breaks, no more. Means that tomorrow, that's the one thing that's on my list, and that is a priority. Also, watching the video recordings for the professor and take notes from that as well. Try to fit in the pieces that I missed, because with me being at home and doing the lecture on Thursdays, I do get up to go to the bathroom. It's whatever. It's a fact. Not embarrassed about it, because it happens. And the only time that I don't get up is during the lecture on Tuesdays, because I'm at school there and I'm sitting down. Looks weird if I get up, close my computer, so on and so forth. Whatever. I'm not too worried about it with that, but so far I've been able to hold it before going into my lab. So yeah, trying to stay hydrated here. The energy boost has gone down, luckily. But it is definitely uplifting when I do those song jams, because when I find that right song to jam out to, it just uplifts your spirit, like, not your spirit, my energy, my aura, it brightens up even more. And lately, this whole entire week, I've been having a good time, like a good week, so, especially because this week I started in beauty, so, definitely been, like, in a good mood. I haven't, really had to worry about it. Also, one of my lab classes, my Bio 1 lab, was literally the first time that I actually smoked. Not one of these, not from one of these, it was a pen, but not like that. It was a different pen. If you guys are watching the video portion, you guys would see what I was holding. It's a rechargeable battery for cartridges. So yeah. If you're not a smoker, then I'm not gonna go into full detail, because whatever. But yeah, I have been having a good week. Even when I didn't, there were days that I would smoke, whatever, boohoo. But I didn't smoke, and I've been having a good week. Even with school. I'm behind, but I'm, in a good mood to where, I know that, I feel good about the class. Even with me being behind. I know, yeah, I can easily go and catch up with the recorded lectures. Yay me. I don't mind going in and doing extra work. I knew what I was getting myself into with this. If I have to stay up late later on in the semester, whatever. Um, Fine and dandy. Just looking at these word problems on the homework that are getting me confused. So yeah, definitely need to go to professor next week on Tuesday. Early on, I don't know if she has a class. I think she might, but she said that her office hours are before and after class. So Tuesday might be her only class. So yeah, I don't know. Um, but thank you guys for listening. If you guys have gotten to the end of it, perfect. Let's go ahead and do the outro together. Well, maybe not together, but you know what I mean. Still got a lot of energy. Maybe it's the water. I don't know. It's beauty collagen, so I don't know where the energy is coming from. Probably the song jam. But let's go ahead and do the outro. If you guys have any college stories that you guys would like to put in, just text 561-320-7085. Well, text or leave a did I say text or leave a voicemail? I don't know. But yeah, text or leave a voicemail to 561-320-7085. DM First Chances with Chance on Instagram, or if you guys are watching the YouTube portion, just comment down below. Again, text or leave a voicemail to 561-320-7085. DM First Chances with Chance on Instagram, or if you guys are watching the video portion, just comment down below. Bye guys, love you!